Have you ever had a moment that makes the world look wrong and, strangely, more alive? Plato treats that shock as the start of something existentially important, an invitation to turn away from illusion and toward a life that actually matters. Theo, a product manager fluent in analytics and A/B tests, reached one of those moments. His work produced tidy improvements, but something persistent nudged him. Metrics didn't answer the question of why any of it mattered. While scrolling late one night, he read the allegory of the cave. The image of prisoners staring at shadows, confusing image for reality, seemed to name the very fatigue he'd been feeling. He recognized himself as someone staring at reflected lights instead of the sun. Plato's diagnosis is simple and dramatic. Most of life is spent in the cave of appearances, senses, opinions, fleeting images. Beyond that cave lies an ordered realm of forms, the unchanging realities that make particulars intelligible. A chair is meaningful because it participates in chairness. Justice is more than an episode because it participates in justice itself. Above all stands the form of the good, the principle that grounds truth and value. For Plato, knowing this good is the telos of human life. It's the orientation that makes meaning possible. This is not abstract escapism. Plato believes that the ascent from the cave is both intellectual and moral. Knowledge, episteme, differs from mere opinion, doxa, because it grasps what endures. Anamnesis, recollection, suggests that learning is waking up to truths the soul already recognizes. Theo's experience of certain conversations, works of art, and quiet moments felt less like discovery and more like remembering. Those moments resonated as if they were unlocking something the soul had been waiting to recall. Plato's psychological anatomy helps explain the lived shift toward meaning. He thinks the soul has parts, reason, spirit, and appetite, and a good life orders these parts under reason's guidance. Meaning, then, isn't an accidental feeling, but the harmony of the inner self. When desire is rightly guided, choices align with what's enduring rather than merely attractive. Theo's career decisions shifted subtly as he began to prize coherence over novelty, depth over immediate payoff. Crucially, Plato frames this movement as responsibility. Seeing the light brings duty. People who grasp deeper truths have an obligation to help others turn. The philosopher king image embodies this paradox. Those fit to rule are often reluctant to do so exactly because their love of truth resists the trappings of power. The proper response is not domination but patient guidance, walking back into the cave to point toward the exit. Meaning, on this view, expands from inner transformation into communal orientation. A life becomes meaningful when it helps others seek what truly matters. The practical implication feels less like a checklist and more like a posture. Theo didn't renounce the world. He began to treat each ordinary encounter as a place where the good might be glimpsed. Meetings, design reviews, and walks to the coffee shop became opportunities to notice, question, and remember. The ascent doesn't eliminate the particular, it dignifies it, showing how everyday things participate in larger realities. Plato's account reframes common modern anxieties: success without depth, busyness masquerading as meaning, the noise of endless distraction. If meaning is the soul's turning toward truth, a steady alignment with an intelligible order, then the remedy isn't frantic accumulation, but a life reoriented. Each act of attention, each choice guided by reason, becomes part of a slow pilgrimage away from shadow and toward light. Theo's shift didn't produce a dramatic biography or a sudden revelation that solved all doubts. Instead, he learned the quiet truth Plato offers. Turning toward truth feels like coming home. The journey is demanding, intellectually and morally, but it yields a durable kind of meaning. In Plato's view, to live well is to climb, remember, and return. To see the forms, let reason order the soul, and bring others gently toward the light, so that the ordinary world might be lived with extraordinary purpose.